Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're plunging into National Development Bank PLC, that's NDB, and 00000 on the Colombo Exchange.
A major player in Sri Lanka's financial scene.
Absolutely. And our mission here is to really understand how NDB managed not just to navigate some serious economic bumps, but actually hit record growth.
Yeah, it's quite a story.
It really is. We're looking at a bank with this fascinating sort of dual mandate, aiming for profit, sure, but also focus on national development.
And that comes from its history. It wasn't always a typical commercial bank. It kicked off in 1979.
As a state-owned entity.
Exactly, a development finance institution. Think project financing, big national stuff. But then things changed.
Okay.
It went private, listed on the stock exchange in 93, and then critically got its license as a commercial bank in 2005.
So that's the origin of the dual mandate. Balancing shareholder needs with, well, helping the country grow.
Precisely. Especially things like supporting small and medium-sized enterprises, the SMEs. That's core to their development DNA even now.
Okay, let's unpack this structure then. You said they aren't just a typical bank, they're more like a conglomerate.
That's right, a diversified financial services conglomerate. It's built around the main NDB bank. Yeah, but also NDB Capital Holdings PLC.
In that holding company, it owns other businesses.
Mm-hmm. A whole cluster of specialized subsidiaries. It's not just about spreading the risk or revenue streams, though it does that too.
So what's the advantage?
Well, think synergies. A business client might need a loan from the bank.
Okay.
Then maybe wealth management services for its executives from another NDB company, and down the line, investment banking from another one.
I see. So they can kind of capture the whole financial journey for a client. Makes sense. More sticky relationships.
Exactly. Something a standalone bank might miss out on.
And are these subsidiaries, significant? Or just side businesses?
Oh, they're heavy hitters. NDB Investment Bank. They've been named Best Investment Bank in Sri Lanka for, get this, 13 years straight.
Oh, 13 years.
Yeah. And NDB Wealth Management is the biggest private sector player in its field. Plus, NDB Securities is a top stockbroker.
So it's a genuinely comprehensive offering.
Yeah.
Way beyond just taking deposits and giving loans.
Definitely. Gives them real edge.
Okay, we've got the unique history, the structure.
Yeah.
But you mentioned record growth. How have they actually performed financially, especially with Sri Lanka's recent economic volatility? Has it been tough?
You'd think so, but the numbers are frankly remarkable. In 2024, they posted their highest profit ever in 45 years.
Highest ever.
Yeah. LKR, 9.8 billion group profit. That was up 70% year on year.
70%.
And 2025 started exceptionally well, too. Q1 pre-tax profit jumped 118% compared to the previous year.
That's pretty stunning. How did they manage that turnaround? What's driving it?
Well, part of it is definitely the broader economic activity picking up in Sri Lanka. That helps everyone.
Sure.
But it's also down to smart management inside the bank. Look at impairment charges, the money set aside for loans expected to go bad.
Right, a key risk indicator.
They saw a 40% reduction year on year in Q1 2025. That tells you asset quality is improving. Fewer bad loans expected.
Which suggests better risk management too, not just a better economy.
Exactly. And that links to the leadership.
Ah, yes, the new team. You've got Chairman Shrain Kore, decades at HSBC.
28 years.
And CEO Kilam Edrisinghe, also ex-HSBC, 30 years, and was chief risk officer there. That feels deliberate.
Oh, absolutely. Bringing in that kind of deep international banking and risk expertise, it's a clear signal.
Strengthening governance, embedding global best practices.
Precisely. It's about building resilience, making sure this growth is sustainable and managed well.
Makes sense. And beyond leadership, what about their core strategies? What else stands out?
Two things really jump out. First, digital transformation. They're pushing it hard.
See results.
Yep, a 20% increase in digital transaction volumes. Plus, they invested in a fintech company, PayMedia, so they're serious about it.
Okay, digital is one. What's the second?
Their Banking on Women initiative. It operates under the brand Aurelia.
Banking on Women.
It's recognized as the largest private sector women's empowerment program in Sri Lanka. It ties back into that dual mandate, you see, both commercial and developmental.
Right, supporting a specific segment for growth. Okay, now, something important for you listening. We need to clear up potential confusion.
Yes, very important.
People might hear National Development Bank and think of another entity, The one set up by the BRICS nations.
Correct. The new development bank, the BRICS Bank. Sometimes you see AA or AAA ratings mentioned.
So those high ratings.
Those belong to the BRICS New Development Bank, definitely not the Sri Lankan NDB PLC we're discussing today.
Crucial distinction. So you need to assess the Sri Lankan NDB based on its own financials and performance entirely separately.
Absolutely. Two completely different institutions.
Okay. So wrapping this up,
Yeah.
what's the key takeaway from you? NDB's story is quite unique, isn't it? Resilience, adaptation, that dual mandate.
It really is. They're a significant player in Sri Lanka's recovery story.
A fascinating case study.
And it leaves you with a thought, perhaps. Thinking about NDB's history, balancing profit with national progress. What wider role could financial institutions play?
Beyond just the bottom line.
Exactly. How can they truly help foster a nation's recovery, its long-term social progress? Something to chew on after our dive today.